Good evening. Tonight, let us explore the 27th passage of Prahe Vajra's meditation classic, The Eternal Victory Banner. With full involvement in the threefold universe, ideas appear as a delusory enchantment. Even the seat of the universal emperor is a place conditioned by illusion. What is this illusion business? Well, as we breathe in, we are able to see, we're able to perceive sights, sounds, sensations, flavors, scents, and the like, including emotions, intentions, thoughts, memories, and imaginings. However, every time we relax into our exhalation, that which we perceived during our previous inhalation could feel less stressful, less permanent, less defining than it did previously. And of course, that's a temporary phenomena. The moment we begin breathing in again, that all changes. Now, if you prefer figures of speech, every time we breathe out, that which we noticed during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable as a vast empty void, like the illusion of the infinite azure sky on a bright and beautiful cloudless morn, which, although could look tantalizing to the eye, feels non-graspable to the hand. So that's the illusion of which we speak. Everything seems one way, but then it doesn't. And then it does again. Not unlike the swinging of a pendulum. So you are welcome to ask questions. I invite questions pertaining to Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist meditation. Hello, Megan. So now that we've covered our opening passage, I'm going to adjust my paper clip. Allow me to take a moment. Let's see here. What day of the week is it? Okay, it is Yoda's Monday evening meditation class. Together, let us meditate like a Jedi. After approximately 30 seconds of housekeeping, this is the Dzogchen Semde Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For more than, for more than 30 years, I have harnessed my autistic special interest as well as my ADHD hyperfocus to spend about 8 hours a day, almost every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering each sect of meditation or each school of meditation so that I can become your personal, nerdy, neurodivergent guide to nirvana. Welcome, my friends, to Meditate Like a Question. Okay, so good afternoon, Olive. So this would be a good time for us to practice together. So sit as sustainably as you can. There are many ways to sit, but our bodies are different and they change from hour to hour. Find a posture in which you can sit. As we breathe in, we could cooperate with our sympathetic nervous system's propensity to notice, vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly, by silently and mentally reciting the demonstrative pronoun this each time we feel our diaphragm pull down in inhalation. Every time we exhale, we can cooperate with our parasympathetic nervous system to physically relax and mentally release. The easiest way to do that is to silently and mentally recite the one-syllable verb ease every time we feel our diaphragm relax. The most efficient way to keep track of our first 144 inhalations is for us to rest the first knuckle at the base of our right index finger upon the tip of our left index finger, palms up in our lap. To keep track of our next 12 inhalations, we could rely upon the 3 sets of creases upon each of the 4 fingers of our right hand. We can turn our attention to our left hand. Upon the 4 sets of creases, upon each of the 4 fingers of our left hand, we could count 12 sets of 12 inhalations each. Type all the questions you have about Buddhist philosophy and meditation. I will check for questions approximately once every 5 minutes or so. You have taken your first step into a much larger world. In about 11 3/4 hours, I would very much like to return. To lead tomorrow's meditation class, tomorrow's dawn meditation class and group practice. You could eat in it. Let's see here. If you thought I did a good job, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. And if you are as geeky as me, may the force be with you always.